Good day, everyone, and welcome to Different Stages Radio. I'm your host, JJ, broadcasting in Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. And my guests today are from rising Maltese hard rockers Upper Lip, who recently released their sophomore album, Devil's Ride. Please welcome my guests, Chris Portelli and Joseph Azzopardi. How are you?
We're good, thank you.
Good, thank you.
Thanks for joining the show. Now, I'm just getting introduced to the band. I'm really liking what I'm hearing. Straight up, just good old school hard rock, comfortable, awesome as we're heading into spring and summer. Can you give us all maybe a bit of a background on Upper Lip, people that are just finding out about the band, where you're from, how you started, a little bit of the back history?
Upper Lip was formed in 2013. We're a band from Gozo, Malta. Gozo is the sister island of Malta. We're just beneath Sicily. Okay, we're like a tiny speck in the middle of the Mediterranean. And basically, we're obsessed with hard rock. We started like listening to AC/DC, when we were young. My friend Chris, he was forming a band in his garage. He's a mechanic. And his father has a mechanic garage, and they were rehearsing over there. And I used to go spy on them, And basically the members that were there, they kind of quit. And Chris at the time felt like he didn't want to do it anymore. And then I kept on pestering him, and basically we formed Upper Lip.
Yeah.
Joseph was the bad influence.
Well, sorry?
Again?
Joseph, you were the bad influence?
Yes.
And then how did it start spinning that way? Like, how did you two start writing songs together?
Then what we normally did was, at first, we were not really good songwriters, it was a mess, but we used to do like songs with 3 solos in them, and they used to be long and anyway. And I used to come up with ideas. I take them to Chris, the garage. We work on the vocal melodies, and basically that's it. But we really became good at it when we went to Temple Studios, where Rammstein recorded, Sue on the Banshee, many great acts recorded there in Malta. I think it's the most professional studio in Malta. That's where we really learned the ins and outs of recording and how songwriting should be. The songs were good, but we didn't have an idea how to record to a click,
and basically maybe trim it back a little bit.
Yeah.
So it was like everything was the first time,
But that's how you,
first time.
And that's how you learn, though, is making mistakes.
Yeah. You learn from your mistakes. So
the producer was send us home after 2 days, but then he said, "You're a challenge," and we did it. We pulled it off.
But you were young and hungry, and you're wanting to prove yourself.
Yeah.
That's it.
Now let's talk a little bit about Devil's Ride. Now this is a follow-up to your debut, Deep Within, from 2021. How would you say that Devil's Ride expands on Deep Within?
So basically, the Devil's Ride, it's kind of more serious. The themes are more serious than the other one. Deep Within is more about relationships. Devil's Ride speaks about religion, speaks about church, speaks about corruption. People who should be doing good, and they are in top positions, and they're actually doing the opposite. So it's kind of more serious. I wanted to do something a little bit more dark. That's why the title Devil's Ride, like the devil is taking some people for a ride, doing what he pleases, doing what they, really like, and sometimes even ruining other people's lives. You know what I mean?
And do you feel that with Devil's Ride also, as far as the sound goes and the recording, that maybe you had it a bit more dialed in after your experience with the first album, of sounds you're looking for, maybe getting tracking and takes and mic placement, all that done much more efficiently?
Yes, it was way smoother. The only issue that we had was with the drumming. So we employed a professional drummer from the band Therion. They're really, I don't know if you've heard of them.
Oh yeah, Sami, yeah.
Yeah.
Sami Karpinnen. And Sami, I'm good friends with Chris Johansson from Therion, because he lives in Gozo as well.
Oh.
He lives in Gozo. And he suggested that Sami records on the drums, and basically he elevated the record, you know, like he really made us sound better, like more professional. And so I believe this is like the best recording that we ever, you know, ever done.
So it's definitely another step up, but you still have room
Yes,
to grow, of course.
of course, of course.
Wanted to talk a bit about the record though, after listening to the album. Very consistent, straight up rock. It's got all the dynamics, like great for the highway. I don't know how much there's for highways in your area, but
Not really.
I didn't think, but we'll pretend you have highways. Maybe
You end up in the sea.
Because there's a roundabout to say.
exactly. Yeah, you're ripping it up out in the boat or something. But these are just great cruising tunes, and it's comfortable, it's honest. It's just great. So going nowhere, I want to mention right away. Great way to open the track or the album. Strong song, great riff, and then right into Blood of Rock and Roll. Just another, just keeping that momentum, keeping it up.
Yeah.
But I wanted to jump ahead a little bit to two songs in particular, and I wanted to ask Chris. Also, happy belated birthday, Chris.
Thank you. Just turned 38. So
It's all over now. It's all over now.
yeah, it's all over.
Talk to me about Goddess of the Sun.
Goddess of the Sun, it's like the song is about, Joseph came to me with this song, but at first I was like, what is about this song? So I need to know what he's writing, on what is his writing, so I want to know the song. And then he told me about that and that and
It's
this.
basically about a woman. That's the only song about. He doesn't want to say.
Yeah, I'm like going around, but yeah, it's about a woman. I know the woman, so
So a bit awkward, maybe.
no.
It's basically, goddess of the sun. It's like
Yeah,
an
yeah.
admiration for somebody, not in the Motley Crue sense,
Not
but
yet.
it's kind of, there is that admiration.
And then I wanted to ask Joseph about "Won't You Listen," because that track, like I find that's something that stands on its own within the album. Like it's a great album, but I like how that kind of breaks up the album and adds another extension and another element to the band. And that's just a great song.
For me, I think it's the best song on the album, and it's a favorite one, and I think that it's the best song I've ever wrote. It's a very personal song as well. It's about, I got inspiration mostly from my father. My father, unfortunately, sometimes he's very hard-headed, and it's about you wishing somebody, or it could be anyone, like wishing him or telling him advice, giving him advice just to be better, like especially if you're going through sickness or something like that. And sometimes these persons, because they have been used to this for so many years, so they don't really pay attention, or they don't pay heed, you know what I mean? And it's about that, and it kind of, it reflects a little bit, this, it's sensitive, you know what I mean? It's very sensitive, and it's kind of, you're wishing somebody really well, like you wish him to improve, but at the same time the person is finding it hard, and he's crumbling down, or through old age, we're all destined to unfortunately get old, and all the things that come with getting old, like, I don't know, dementia, Alzheimer, whatever. And it's about that. And sometimes when we're young, we try to tackle these issues when we're young. Maybe when we get older, we'll be in a better position. Basically, it's about that.
Or sometimes you're just stubborn.
Yeah, true.
So even though it's a very personal song, I'm sure many people can relate to that on many different levels for sure. That's fair take. Now, jumping ahead, the closing track, The Castle, great way to wrap up the record. Just Halls. It just puts that nice little kind of bow on the album. Was that
The Castle?
Was that kind of the placement that you already had in mind for that track, or was putting the album together that it's like, like the closing track?
It was going to be an instrumental track.
Oh, interesting.
It was actually an
Okay.
instrumental
Yeah.
track.
It
Okay.
was recorded as an instrumental song.
Neat.
But a friend of ours, he's a big producer, and he used to organize Sweden Rock. His name is Michael Iverson, and he used to live in Gozo as well. Now he organizes festivals all over Europe, and he told me, Joe, write lyrics for that track, and that's what I did. I wrote lyrics for that, and we also included like a Vincent Price, like a talking part in the middle to make it more. So we found a British guy in Gozo where we live. He's into theater. He's a fan of the band as well,
Perfect.
and we coerced him to do that part. We can't really get the British accent, so
Yeah, that's it.
so he had to do it. And it's basically about a vampire, like a sort of mythological figure, like Dracula or something like that, and obviously resembling a real person. I got inspiration from a real person.
So now, as far as the band is concerned, are you a trio? Are you a 4-piece or a 5-piece? Because I know you got Sami playing drums on the album, but photo-wise and image-wise, it looks like it's a 3-piece. Can you explain?
We're a 3-piece band. We have a session player with us, Alex. He's kind of part of the band as well. But we had so many drummers throughout the years. And even with photography, like this year we had the drummer, then we have to do another photo shoot and another photo shoot. We had drummers from Italy, we had drummers from Colombia, we had local drummers as well. So even for social media purposes, we decided that for photos, we're
Yeah,
gonna
let's
stick
say 3-piece.
three, and Marcel, our bass
Yeah.
player as well.
Keep it consistent, good plans.
Yeah.
So show-wise, do you have anything in the works? I know you played some shows recently. There's some stuff coming up, but is there anything happening more late spring, summer that you're working on?
Locally, we're playing locally. We're always playing locally. Then we have the Wacken Metal Battle in May. So we're competing against 7 other bands in Malta, and if we win, we will play in Wacken. So that would be really good for us.
Yeah.
And obviously, we hope that we get some supporting act because many artists are coming over to Malta. We managed to support The Darkness once, and it was really. And Justin Hawkins was really impressed with the band. He literally like put up a video. He said that we were going to blow them off the stage, but
Well, that's very kind of him. That's
yeah.
that definitely boosts your ego a little bit. But I wanted to ask about the Wacken battle because yours truly is actually a judge for the Western Canadian battles.
Oh,
So I wanted to ask you how your experience has been with that so far, because it is quite the opportunity.
Yeah, it is. We had a meeting with the promoter, and basically there will be 10 judges coming from all over Europe. All the other bands are like extreme metal, so we're the only hard rock band. Maybe that will work in favor of us. I really hope so. And we're gonna bring all the gazetting community to Malta to support.
We're going to bring a bus, like a big bus.
And when is that show? May?
On the 9th May. 9th
May.
9th
Yeah.
May.
So have you competed in any rounds so far, or is it just
No, it's just that event only.
Yeah.
Interesting, because in Canada there's 4 different regional rounds before a country final, and then that winner goes to Germany, and that happens next month. But yeah, there's been different regional battles.
Oh, okay, I see. But Canada's huge,
Yeah.
Huge, but still not a lot of people.
Yeah.
Very big, but still pretty vacant.
I might visit Canada this summer. I'm not sure yet, but I might. A friend of mine, he lives there in Toronto, so I might visit Canada for the first time. I think it's beautiful.
Well, thanks, but that's still 3 time zones away from me.
Yeah.
But anyways, yeah, I wanted to ask you about overall 2026 goals, things that you're working on, things that you have maybe planned or looking to do throughout the year in support of Devil's Ride.
Basically, we continue with the interviews. We work a little bit more on the merch, so we still need to produce more T-shirts. We're discussing a deal with a label about producing vinyls. Hopefully, it depends on everything. It's dependent on the money, on the costs. And so that would be really great if we sign to this label. But then we have to see if if it works for us or not. We're going to produce a music video as well, a professional music video. Remember, we do everything in house. We have to fork. We don't have a huge $80,000 advance from labels. You know, we have to that's why the gap between one album and another, because we have to work hard to get money, and then we spend it like this with recording, videos, PR, and stuff like that. So
let's do a bit of a shout out then for any potential investors. Check out Upper Lip. I think they'd be worth your dollars.
Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
thank you.
Now for existing product, though, where can we send people to purchase Upper Lip product, and where can people go to follow and learn more about Upper Lip?
So basically, we have our website, www.upperlipmusic.com. And we also have all the socials, Facebook, Upper Lip, Instagram, Upper Lip Rocks, Then if you want to stream the music, there's Spotify and all the other streaming platforms. And basically that's it.
Any physical product at all for now, though? Do you have any CDs or no?
Yes, we do.
Yeah,
have,
you do.
we have printed
Okay,
a CD, yeah.
For both
So they can
albums?
for both albums, yeah.
And even we still got a few more T-shirts and sleeveless long
From the other album.
from the other album they put in.
And I'll make sure that there are links posted at the end of this interview for people that want to go directly to Upper Lip and support the
We can
band
send
directly.
you one for your collection over there.
Hey, I'd appreciate that. This is just part of the collection, but yeah, I'm all about
Just-
physical, because until it's in my
Just
hands, it
send
doesn't just.
free of charge. It will be on us.
Yeah.
That's very kind. That's very kind. Well, it
Just
was
send
very
us
nice to meet
your
both of
address.
you. Pardon me?
Just send us
So Chip, send the
the address and that's it. We will send it to you.
You're too kind. But Chris and Joseph, it was really nice chatting with you today. It's great to learn more about Upper Lip. I'm excited for you, and all the best at the Wacken Metal Battle. And hopefully you can
Thank
win
you.
that and get to Germany and gain more experience and more opportunities, meet more people, and and just grind. Do the grind. And we will hopefully catch up with you in no time and when you hit that next level.
Thank you so much, JJ.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much to Upper Lip. This is Different Stages Radio.